Hey, what's up everyone? Ryan here, and I'm back with another PGA 2K23 Challenge Series video. And today, I'm returning to the Impossible Round Challenge Series. In this series, I take on a different course each week, some of the hardest courses in the game, on extreme course conditions, and I try to activate 4 different scoring tiers. On the screen right now, you can see the 19 different courses I've played in this series. This would be our 20th week in this Impossible Round series. And last week, we took on a course by the name of EP's Landing. And wow, what a battle that was. We were able to barely get Tier 2 activation. It was a great round at 8 over. I call it a great round. It could have been better. I feel like it could always be better in an impossible round, right? But if you're not familiar with the scoring system here, Tier 1 is 18 over or better. Tier 2 is 8 over or better. Tier 3 is 3 over or better. And then Tier 4 is the main tier. It's the one you're going after. The impossible tier, which is even or better, or an ace during the round. An ace during the round is an automatic challenge completion. And some might say, well, that doesn't seem right. Well, how many impossible rounds have I played now on the channel? Predator AG 11, Central Park AG 66 painful weeks, was 65 painful weeks. Well, the last one was still painful. And then 19, now this will be our 20th. Have I ever had an ace? No. So yes, that's why it's tier 4. It's more rare than scoring even or better on these courses. So that's why I had a couple comments on past videos about that. So I wanted to mention that today. We have a special course today because one of my all-time favorite designers, B Brushby 08, just released a brand new course. This course is brand new. Mammoth Doom. Brian, I am so fired up for this one. You legend. What a legendary designer. And this is going to be tough. It's going to be fun. And this is like a combined course showcase and an impossible round at the same time. Will we be able to activate all 4 tiers? We're about to find out. It depends on what this course brings. And I think it's going to be a tough one. So we're going to be diving into this course for the first time on impossible settings. So that's back tees. The back tees on this course are the white tees, 7,667 yards. Pin location number 4. Very high winds blowing in the north direction. Very firm fairways, very firm greens, very fast green speeds. Default time of day and weather. Impossible rounds are always the same settings. It is time. Our first ever impossible round on a B Brushby 08 course. An iconic day. One of my all-time favorite designers, one of the best fantasy course designers in this game. And here we go. I am ready. Get your 1-times ready. Drop a like if you get some enjoyment, especially if you want to continue to see this Impossible Challenge series. Subscribe for more. Let's play some golf.
To PGA Tour 2K23. I'm so glad to be able to share this round with you. And it's right in front of us. We have a par 4 first hole. Let's get going here.
You always know when it's a B Brushby 08 course, it is going to be beautiful. Oh my goodness. Brian did it again, but we're just going to do a quick flyover here to show this. If you have not seen a B Brushby 08 course, you're missing out. I've played all of them, and I've showcased like all of them here on the channel. But just look at that view. Oh my goodness, Brian did it again. Look at this environment. We got a dragon. This is absolutely insane. Oh no. Water everywhere. Oh my. Make your predictions, everybody, on what you think we're going to score today. Tier 4 activation, you better believe it. I'm not afraid. Yeah, water everywhere. So what? Central Park AG had water everywhere. Now, granted, that did take me 66 weeks, but hey, we beat it. That's all that matters. But look at this beauty. Get on out there, play this course. Make sure when you play this course the first time, you do not play it on these settings. Play it on default settings and have fun. Don't do that to yourself. Look at the background. What is that statue of? I don't know, but it's intense. Like a knight? An evil knight or something? And then we have this crazy, this is a par 3. there ain't no way. That's what we have. Okay, stay tuned, everybody. What? What have you done, Brian? Brian said, well, Ryan, you haven't featured me on the Impossible Challenge yet. And I got upset. So I made Mammoth Doom. I love it. I respect it. Just play golf. Here we go. Tier 4 activated today. Make your predictions. I'm going to say yes. I hit the range. My swing felt beautiful. Beautiful.
This one's looking like a fairway finder.
I don't think John has ever called me a fairway finder. That might be the biggest compliment John's ever gave.
And yeah, it turns out you're going to end up in the rough. That's my bad. Setting up
And then he just threw it all away.
Just in the first cut.
John was just being sarcastic, it turns out. He didn't actually think he's going in the fairway. We're in the light rough, though. It's fine. 86 yards, uphill 17 feet. This course is gorgeous. Brian did it again. Here we go. And I know what you are thinking. Since this is a combined course showcase and an impossible round, does that mean I dedicate during an impossible challenge round to the designer?
Well, that'll do for
3
now.
times.
12 feet to go.
You better believe it is. Or it means that. Oh, yeah. I didn't forget. Brian still gets 3 dedications. It's customary. 12 feet, uphill 1 inch. Let's send this in. 1 time.
Going towards that hole. All right, you've got this left for par.
I'm afraid there's not going to be a lot of birdies out there today, and we're going to want that one back.
And you're at even par.
It's all right. Shake it off.
We got a nice tailwind on this hole. See what
This
you
is
can do with
just
that.
gorgeous. Are you kidding me? 353-yard par 4. Is this drivable? Well, what? Well, drivable is a bit of a stretch. Like, if you have good accuracy, it is very drivable. If you have the swing that I have in Impossible Challenge rounds on Fridays, well, yeah. I don't know about that. I don't know if you should really go for it. We'll see. We'll see.
You're on hole number 2.
I'd rather be in play than out of play. I know that sounds obvious, but I'm going to flop this. A pitching wedge flop shot. I don't recommend this shot too much. But I think it's the only shot we have there. A pitch shot's not the way. That's perfect. That is gorgeous.
Okay, 8 feet.
They're 186 green speeds. We generated a lot of spin on that flop shot. Another look at birdie here.
This putt's tracking. Oh! All right, for the par.
Okay.
All right, well done.
I think that the game gave that one to me. I think Brian kicked that one into the cup, so thank you, Brian. Brian's like, finally, Ryan plays one of my courses on the Impossible Challenge. I don't know why. It just hasn't usually worked out. I don't know. I don't know why. I haven't? Huh. Beautiful. This course is brilliant. 461-yard par 4. Now, I believe it seems like the back nine's going to be where the water is.
Tee shot's coming in for safe landing.
Remember when I said my swing was great at the range? It was. The good news is that fast and push canceled each other out to be perfect. You love when you miss in equal of opposite directions, right?
And we're setting up here with an elevated green.
109.
More club.
Uphill 24. I think a lob. No, not a lob. It's got to be sand wedge because of the uphill lie. The wind's going to be a little bit unpredictable here. Get up, get up, get up. That's perfection.
Well, that'll work for you. 14 feet to the cup from here.
14 feet, uphill 1 inch. Let's send it in.
It's getting there. Right by the hole.
3 birdie putts
4
and
feet
3
left.
misses. I mean, tier 1 activated. Yes. Tier 2 activated. Tier 3 activated. Tier 4 on pace
Nice putt. That's in
activated.
there
But
for
like,
par. And after that one, you'll stay where
we're
you are.
playing
at
great
eagle.
golf. But yeah, I guess the main
Let's see
reason
what
why I haven't
happens
played a
here
lot
on
of
hole number 4.
B Brush B08 courses in the Impossible Challenge is because a lot of times Brian's courses are shorter and they're usually not the most difficult courses. They don't have a lot of water, but this one does have a lot of water. Like this I feel like this course might have been designed for the Impossible Challenge. Usually Brian's courses are just so much fun and very scoreable. They're a blast to play. Not all of them. I don't score well on all of them. But I think that's the reason. Oh my, but then now we have this, right? Be careful what you wish for, Ryan. You just might get it. Oh, Brian, what have you done? What have you done, Brian? Taking a screenshot there so we can remember this ace. And 224 yards down here at hill 87 feet. Brian, wherever you are out there on the World Wide Web, an Impossible Challenge shot dedication. I should never do this. It's usually a rule. Breaking the rules today. For B Brush Bree 08. Tough name to say. That's why I just call him Brian.
Look out.
That one's for you, Brian. Hope you enjoyed the first ever Impossible Challenge Series dedication.
Okay, that green is well below
The
us,
wind
so we might need
affected that a
little
lot
less
more.
clump.
What just happened? Clearly, this was the right shot. The 3 hybrid. All right, this ace par is for you, Brian. How many of you all that watch my content, my course
Oh, we can get a
showcases,
kick
saw that
left, it'd be
coming?
nice.
Downhill 87 feet. The wind, it's the wind I miscalculated. That crosswind, it's tricky, right?
That'll do for the approach. What will happen here?
John,
I'll just be quiet and watch and see how you do.
thank you. Wow. Like John's listening to me. Well, we got to make this. So, one's for you, Brian. This will be the first and last shot dedication today. You said, "Oh, Ryan, you said you got 3." No. I didn't say that.
Oh, man. Overall, good putt.
I didn't say that.
And after that, you're sitting at 2 over par.
That is a mean par 3. I can see why it's called Mammoth Doom.
And the wind is picked up. We got a tailwind to deal with.
$493 yards, uphill 123 feet. We're shooting at the scary night. Is this based? I wonder if this is, this just hit me. Is this based off the video game Doom? I'll be honest, I don't know much about it at all. I wonder if this is based off the video game. I don't know. I've never played it. There's not many games I've never played. That is one of them. Or if I have played it, I don't remember it, to be honest. The new one looks awesome. But yeah, I've never played one. I don't know if that's what this is based on, but it has to be based on some type of lore, right, for Brian? Whatever behind
Here's
the
our
hole there
second
looks
shot on
absolutely
this
terrifying,
5th hole.
though. And it looks like a main character in the top left, right, on the hill. Like a boss fight's about to happen. Okay, 264 yards, uphill 550 feet. I'm surprised there has not been an Elden Ring themed golf course. But look at this, everybody. Albi opportunity. And I'm not going to dedicate it. We're just going to hit it straight up. What? Well, that might be worse than a shot dedication. Well, Brian, this one's not for you.
Okay, here's our third shot.
That might be worse. That might actually be worse. That one's not for you, Brian. I know it might be the best shot you've seen on the channel, but... Wake up. No laughing. Focus. Less talk, more golf, Ryan.
This would be nice to get for birdie. Looking pretty good. Nicely done, dropping it in for birdie.
That's a non-bird. That's like an undedicated birdie. I don't know what that counts as. Right? Dedicated double. That one's for you, Brian. Brian, this birdie's not for you. This great golf shot into the green. Not for you, Brian. Oh my, I'm just going to be quiet. This is going to be the less talk, more golf featured golf hole of the day, where I don't say a word until the hole's over. It's tough for me not to talk for that long, but it starts right now.
Whoops. Okay, we're setting up with an elevated green. You might want a little more distance. Well, it's unlucky. Missed the green on that approach. Sitting in the green side rough. Let's go. Okay, for the save. Oh no, it's right by the hole. And 7 feet to the cup. Looking good. And that putt.
Well, not much to say after that one besides that chip shot. It felt good. It looked good. It just wasn't good. And
all right, you're
on
sitting at
186 green speeds in this course, these are fast 186s. Oh my, this is tough. This is the perfect impossible challenge course. Are you kidding me? Brian, you legend! And that's just proof that less talk, more golf doesn't do anything. All those requests at Central Park AG. The most, you know, like, still thinking back to those comments these days, it just
was a good one?
just makes me angry, like a tip number 66. So that's when I joke about it, right? Less talk, more golf. This is not the channel for that. If you're looking for that, you're at the wrong channel. But yeah, I joke about it now, right? Because that's the reason I have those couple featured golf holes, just for fun. But oh my, this is insane. This is a par 4, Brian? Oh, no. This course lives up to the name. Mammoth. Doom.
Well, missed the green there.
That's
on
pretty
that
good.
One.
Oh, yeah, this is definitely made for the
This is our
impossible
third
challenge.
shot.
Brian, incredible work. This is absolutely fantastic. I'm going to flop this in. Short-sided flop shot. Get fancy here. A chip shot's not going to spin enough. I don't think any shot will spin enough from the light rough. We'll see. A flop wheel? Still a good shot.
Here we go. This next one for par.
Welcome to Mammoth Doom.
Well done on this one.
Hey, Tier 1 activated, Tier 2 activated, Tier 3 activated, Tier 4 on pace.
Right now you are 2 over
And
par.
I'm fired up today, as you can tell.
And here we go.
Like,
Let's see what
I'm ready
happens
to
here
take
on
down
the
this
8th.
golf course. I'm a little bit mad. Good. Par 5, 593 yards. We're just going to hit the send button. Look at Ryan Gamer, the fairway finder today. Get your coffee, whatever you're drinking. Cheers. We need energy. Somebody said, Ryan, well, you already have enough energy. You don't need any more. Well,
that's unfortunate.
That might be true.
Oh,
but that doesn't stop me from drinking more coffee.
Green's below us.
This is a perfect impossible challenge course. Brian's an absolute genius. This environment is phenomenal. Look at this, YouTube. Look at this. Are you kidding me, Brian? He did it again. Just when you think he can't do it again. I don't know why you'd ever think he couldn't. He goes out there and he says, I got one more in me. One more in me every single time. And he ups his game. I don't know how he does it. Okay, focus on the shot. 71 to 82% lie. Downhill 84. I'm hitting the absolute sin button here. I pulled it slightly. Great distance control, though. And great tempo. I will take it. We're dancing. Maybe. Maybe? Welcome to Mammoth Doom, everybody.
Setting up for our 3rd shot.
Full loft and backspin. Attack. That's really good. It's got to stop. It's got to stop. Please, please. Thank you.
Here we go. Drop this one for birdie.
You all realize we could be 1 under right now. Those were tough birdies we had, but they really weren't.
This putt's going.
Call in the birdie train,
Oh,
YouTube.
you like
There's
that
one.
There's
There's 2 on the front. 1 over. Wow, we could very well be much higher than that right now. That means it's a good impossible challenge course.
1 over at the moment. That wind is going right to left out there.
That boss in the background back there looks like something from Elden Ring. That big knight. There ain't no way. There ain't no way, Brian. What have you done? Who put you up to this? Did I put you up to this? Brian's like, I'll be in that impossible challenge, Ryan. I'll be on there featured, Ryan. I don't know. I don't know what to do. This is a par 3. You don't say. What did Brian have to use, like, sleighs? Like the Santa sleighs in the game as lava? I think that might be Santa's sleigh. No, it's a sign. Oh, it's not Santa's sleigh. It's a sign. So creative, but I have no clue what to do here. I really don't think this is possible. Like, just get a glimpse of that. That's a par 3. It is the impossible challenge. It's not called the easy mode challenge. I can tell you that right now. Brian understands that. It's not called the easy mode challenge. It's called the impossible challenge for a reason. I am fired up right now, Brian. This is impossible, though. I love it, though. I also hate it. But watch this. Not every day you hit a par 3, 285 yards, 122 feet away. Welcome to the impossible challenge at Mammoth Dune.
Ouch. Swallowed up into the abyss.
Swallowed up into the abyss, actually, John, is a perfect explanation.
Okay, third shot.
Do you all realize how close to perfection that was? I don't know about perfection, but, you know.
Yeah, that was a good swing. Well
You
done.
know, I think we found a rival to the Dream Crusher at Central Park AG. I know we don't talk about Central Park AG on the Gamer Builder YouTube channel. But yeah.
Let's get out of this green side.
I'm shocked that
cleanly.
we got there too, honestly. Good luck. If you play this course on any settings, good luck. That was so well done. I was going to make it.
This putt is measuring in at
You
11
know,
feet.
if there's a good double, I feel like this is a good double. This is like a concede shot limit hole. I want to see the new TGL Golf League play this hole. Like, can we have the designers from this video game, all the best fantasy course designers, design some crazy fantasy course for the new TGL Golf League? The sky's the limit. They're playing on a simulator, right? Just imagine, or what if Team Tiger versus Team Rory at Central Park AG or Predator AG? Hear me out. What do you think? Anybody opposed to seeing that? That would be electric. Just make the putt, Ryan. Hey, I really enjoyed the TGL. That was a blast to watch. It wasn't even a close match, the first one. But like the concept environment, this is going to be electric for close matches. It's so cool. I want to play there so bad. But I'm not good at golf.
Oh, man.
Clearly not great at
This one is for
virtual
triple
golf
bogey.
either.
I went right by. 7-foot putt here. Looking good. Yikes, that went right by.
Just tap it in. Just
I have a
tap it in.
feeling- I got a good feeling about
little
this.
tap,
I know
tap,
it hasn't gone
taparoo.
your way. This hole.
Just
I
tap it
think
in.
this one might go.
Just tap it in. Rage quit meter is getting up there. Right? You're alive,
Moving
dude.
on.
Ryan, what about that good
And you're
double
currently 6
bogey you
over
were
par.
talking about? We don't talk about number 9 of Mammoth Dune. And some of
Here
you might bring
comes
up
a
what I said
par
last
4.
week. You said, Ryan, didn't you say you love a course that starts off a little easier and gets hard when you get to the 9th and back 9? I say a lot of things. Ryan Gamer would like to have a long talk in the clubhouse after that one. Hey, you remember that time when Ryan Gamer conceded shot limit on the last par 3 and came back and dominated? We didn't concede shot limit, but you know what I'm saying. Remember that time? You're about to see it right now. You don't make Ryan the Punisher mad, I can tell you that. Wait, where's the green? Oh. What? Wait, is this a trap? Wait, Brian doesn't trick you. Does he? I don't know if Brian's into trickery. Well, we're about to find out. I don't think Brian's a tricker. A tricker? A trickster. I don't think he's a trickster. I really don't. Brian's, well, we just played number 9. Yeah, that's a fair point. I don't think he's a trickster, though. I could be wrong. I told you he's not a trickster. Oh, wait. I didn't even pay attention to the backwater.
Of course it had to go there, of all places.
So he is a trickster. You know, wish list item number 1 for PGA 2K25. Can we get drops fixed? You know? Now, you could also make the argument where Ryan just don't hit it out of bounds, and that's fair. But also, no.
And this is your 3rd shot.
You remember that time when we, we're way up there in score and looking like we're, I'm, yes, we got this. It's all right. Brian does trick.
And I think this is in the rough.
He tricks. This is a perfect impossible challenge course. I mean, Brian.
And this is what your 5th shot's looking like.
He wasn't messing around. I love it.
Not sure where this one's going to end up.
Remember when I said I loved a course that really ramps up the difficulty?
And this is your 6th shot.
I kind of want to take back what I said. I'm bouncing back. It's all right. We're not out of this. I'm activating all tiers. I cannot wait to see what this course is about to bring. Because this course is just ramping up. That's a great shot. That's a great shot from there. And we can get this up and down.
Unfortunately, we missed
We
the
can get
green
this
here.
up and in for triple. I love that last par 3, though, because the front is very scoreable, minus when we had that double, right? That's because I dedicated it. But that hole was really tough. But, like, it's like, yeah, hey, welcome to Mammoth Doom. And then it's
This
like,
is a
hey,
tough
welcome
hole on
to
us
Mammoth
today.
Doom.
Let's just pop this in and forget
The
about it.
brother of Central Park AG.
Oh,
You're kidding. I pulled it.
Just a tap in here. And you're teeing up on a par 4.
Oh, it's
for
not
this one.
funny. I know it looks like I'm laughing. It's not funny. You know what I say in the Impossible Challenge? It's supposed to be impossible. This is what it's about. This is what this series is about. You play courses like this and you battle to get to that 2nd tier. You battle to even get to the 3rd tier. Well, 1st or 2nd should be really tough to do. That's a perfect Impossible Challenge course. You all realize that the narrow margin between tier 1 and tier 4 activation, like, it should be almost impossible to get tier 4, but also almost impossible to get tier 3, and tier 2 and tier 1 should be really tough to get as well. This course embodies that. This is fantastic. Like, absolutely fantastic. Like, this... Hold that thought. I slowed it. Well, it's very fitting what I was about to finish. This course will absolutely crush you.
Oh, man.
I didn't even think that water was in play. Nobody
This one's
did.
your 3rd.
Nobody watching this video thought that water was in play. The left water, yeah, 100%.
Heading for the bunker, I think.
This is amazing. Some of you are like, Ryan, you're the only one who would be like, wow, this is awesome, getting absolutely crushed by a course right now. But this is what this series is about. This is what it's about. Discovering courses and playing courses with this level of difficulty and fighting for tier 1 even activation. Tier 2, yeah, you want to get tier 4. When there's a par 3, there's still a chance. I want to point that out. This is what it's about. This is what this challenge is about. That's really well done. It's got to go, though. It should go. It should go. The only time you get shots to stop on the Impossible Challenge is from the sand with good backspin like that, but you don't want it to, right?
Looks like this one's your 5th shot.
21 yards, a chip shot, got to put this up the slope, roll it right to left. I still want to get to tier 2. I mean, I still want to get to tier 4, obviously. We have to ace.
And here's an 8-footer for us.
One time.
This one's tracking.
So what was that I said
There it
last
is.
week about liking courses that really ramp up the difficulty at the end? Well, what I meant to say was I love courses that are like Predator AG. They
Wind
crush
blowing
you on
left
the
to
front
right
9
on
and they're
this hole.
easy on the back. There's no takebacks, right? I already said it. The damage has been done. Look at the dragon. 233 downhill 26. Mammoth Doom, everybody. I see where it got its name. It's a nightmare out here. When there's an par 3, there's still a chance. If I ace this, this is the last Impossible Challenge series on the Gamerability YouTube channel. This is the end. Be the greatest ace of all time. One time.
Yikes.
Yeah, I tried to do
Okay,
that.
second shot here on the 12th.
And I know some of you might say, well, why would you do that, Ryan? Well, I thought I could hit the rock and off the rough and then roll it into the hole.
And here we go. Par putt coming
I'll
up.
take a par.
This putt's good so
We
far.
have a par 3 left because tier 4 is
That's
still
gonna
in
work.
sight. We do the final hole! Brian, you legend. Now, I say that now. I may not be saying that if it's like number 9. But you are a legend right
Stepping onto
now.
a par 5 hole on this one.
This is a fantastic Impossible Challenge course. Like, this is one of the best I've ever played. One of the best one of the best fantasy courses, but one of the best Impossible Challenge courses I've played. AG is going to like this one. AG is going to be fired up about this one. AG, don't get any ideas. AG has the notebook out.
And here's
Okay.
our second shot on the 13th.
Okay, so Ryan likes an impossible front and an impossible back. Got it. No, that's not what I said. EP's out there taking notes. Okay, so Ryan likes he likes the rough to be water. Okay, noted. Everybody's out there making notes, right? Bob is out there. Bob's out there taking notes. Like, okay, I know what Ryan likes now. Good, good, good. Oh, my. Oh, this series can be so stressful, but I love it. I love it. And where do you go here? Well, you can't get to the green. There's actually... Oh, okay. We're 13 over right now. What do we have to lose? I'm not afraid of Mammoth Doom.
Don't see that every day. I guess you're just going to take that driver off the fairway and be on your way. Ah, into the water.
You all realize that was so... Oh, we got a good drop.
All right,
You all
this
realize
is
we
your
were so
fourth
close to perfection there. Okay, let's send this in.
this might get rough.
How did the
Well,
wind
you
affect
can't hit 'em
that
all.
much in this
And
canyon?
setting up now for your 5th shot.
Okay. I know I slowed it, but I didn't slow it that much. What is happening? Okay, you don't give this course compliments. You give this course compliments, it will crush you. It doesn't want to be complimented. It wants to be respected. Oh, I respect it.
Judged on that one.
This is one of the toughest courses I've played. What are we right now? What's our worst score in this challenge series so far? Is it East Lake? Yeah, East Lake and Blades
longer
Terrarium.
par 4 on this hole.
No, oh, look, I forgot about loopers only. That's right. We don't talk about loopers only in Greek Isles. We don't talk about those. That 31 over and 20 over, we don't talk about. I forgot about those two. I am hitting the absolute sin button here. And I'm not afraid. Brian, wherever you are out there on the World Wide Web, this one's for you. This ace is for you. When there's an ace, there's a way. This one's for you, you legend. This course is fantastic. Wow, you really crushed us today, though. For Brian, let's take a screenshot here so we remember the ace, right? The waterfall's there. This might be a great, you know, like you see this screenshot on the YouTube thumbnail. You're just like, what? What? And then you watch it and you see the flyover. You're like, what? If you get past my 20-minute intros, right? If you make it past my 20-minute intros and get to the actual golf, you'll just continue to say, what? Yeah. You get past my 20-minute intros. Welcome to the Gamer Ability YouTube channel, the longest intros on YouTube. Here we go. A good long intro.
Not sure where this
like a
one's
good
gonna
intro
end
is
up.
key.
Could be rough.
It gets you ready. It gets you all ready to know that you're like, you get to learn who I am, you know, with those long intros. You know, I like to talk, and you know, it sets the pace.
Sand,
if I rush it, it's
here.
very misleading, right? That's me not being myself, right? 60 yards, uphill 8 feet. I'm gonna send this in. Without the backspin, that's in. It's okay. This is a birdie. A dedicated birdie to Brian, too.
Great way to bounce back.
I think Brian
nice
kicked that in.
On this
so we had a double dedication. We had a birdie dedication. And we have a par 3 coming up.
Let's see what happens on the 15th hole of this course.
You all realize Tier 1 Tier 1 activated. Tier 3 5 off. Just a couple of great golf shots away from completing it, right? Couple million shots away from beating it, right? Look at this golf course, though. This is like one of the best courses I've played. Like, this is phenomenal. I played a lot of great courses, right? There's no way I could pick my favorite, right? There's no way I could pick my favorite B Brushbury course, because every time I would go to play one to pick, I'd be like, okay, this one's my favorite. No, this one's my favorite. No, this one's my favorite. And then I wouldn't pick. But we got to Albie this. What gives us the best shot at Albie? Anything in the fairway. Anything in the fairway. Do not overcomplicate this, Ryan. Just hit it in the fairway. It's literally what golf is meant to be played. Or the way golf is meant to be played. Get out the fairway finder. Okay.
Okay, we're about 250 to the pin.
248. Uphill 69 feet. 3-1 in hand. Now, an Albatross is not a challenge completion because remember, there's some very short par 5s on impossible challenge courses. An Albatross is not a tier 4 activation, only an ace. I've never seen an easy ace on the courses that I played in the impossible challenge. Let's get an Albie, though.
All right, time to get on out.
It wasn't an Albie.
dirty
Good
old
news is
bunker.
we're in the bunker, and you can. That's the most consistent shots on 186 green speeds. Full loft and backspin splash shots. The only predictable shots you will ever have, actually. Huh. Forget everything I just said. What do I know?
25 feet from the cup.
Good question. 25 feet uphill, 1 foot. This course has crushed me today. It is fantastic, but the difficulty of this golf course is insane.
Oh yeah, well done. Back-to-back birdies.
The level of skill that Ryan Gamer has is insane. Just don't look at the scorecard, right? So, for those of you that skip ahead the video to
We have
watch
a
the
par
last 3
4
holes,
hole.
so welcome back after the intro. Yeah, I know you see the score. You're like 12 over. What happened? Yeah, it just crazy stuff happened today. Just don't go back and watch it. Trust me. But yeah, we just got very unlucky. Skill was there. Skill was there. We just got very, very unlucky, and that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. 483, uphill 31 feet.
Nice swing on that.
Wow. This is phenomenal. And crushing at the same time.
All right, you
It looks like there's different greens. It looks like there's an impossible challenge green and a regular green on every single hole. This is impossible challenge perfection. Like truly. This is golf course perfection. Impossible challenge perfection. And we're hitting the shot from the rough. We're going to make it. Great lie. 92%. 79, but... Well, we got the 79% of that lie, so there's that. That's unlucky,
You
but...
didn't hit this one, but that's okay.
Thanks for
Setting
being
up here
positive,
now
John.
For our third shot.
Now, need to chip this in bad. We are only 4 off from tier 2, and I know that seems like only nuts, you know. Yeah, it sounds crazy to say only in that sentence. I didn't even know how to defend myself on that one.
Save,
Yeah,
possibly.
that sounds crazy. 4 off saying it's possible. Well, let's par this first.
This putt's tracking.
I
That'll
mean,
do nicely.
so the back nine has opened up a bit. So this is what I'm talking about, Brian.
Wind is blowing left to right.
Ah. Oh no. And then it all went downhill. Oh no, definitely taking a screenshot here. We'll want to remember this one, I can tell you that right now. You'll see the thumbnail, then later on you'll see the thumbnail again. You'll be like, I was there. I was there. Ryan thought he had hope. And then Mammoth Doom took all the hope. Where's the mammoth? I have not seen a mammoth yet. Did I miss it? I would assume there's a mammoth out there on the course, but 419, or is that what that big thing is in the background? Doesn't look like a mammoth? Right. You know, I've seen mammoths before, and I don't think that is one, but okay. Here we go. Thank you, Brian, for kicking that one in the fairway. Appreciate you.
And this shot's about 145 yards.
We can birdie.
Out.
Hey, we still fight. Honestly, this round could have got away from us fast. Some might argue it did get away. No, it could have been much worse. Look at that lie. Oh my, we're sitting in a little half pipe. Welcome to Mammoth Doom. Look at the horse. That's cool. The horse and the knight.
That's a safe shot.
If anybody gets any,
Okay,
Brian,
leave
if
your
you get
pucker
any
bird.
ideas, Brian, to design an Elden Ring golf course. If you make the Radon golf hole, just make it the most impossible golf hole ever. So that I can relive that 2 weeks of time spent fighting that boss. That was before they nerfed Radon. They ended up nerfing that boss. And he's a lot easier now. But before that nerf... Oh, Radon. We don't talk about Radon either. Another one to add to your list there. 30 feet, uphill 1 inch. The most frustrating boss I've ever fought in a video game. Not even close. In any of the From Software games. You know, Radon makes Melania. Melania is like considered one of the hardest bosses in the game. Radon, before the nerf, makes Melania look like the easiest boss in the game. Let's send this into the hole. If you don't know Elden Ring, you have no clue what I'm talking about.
Oh, no.
What's Radon like? That's a great example. That's Radon.
This is your
You
fourth
get
shot.
so close, and you end up a mile away. Rage quitting off a game. Not many games make me to rage quit. Elden Ring, in those 2 weeks it took me to beat Radon, I rage quitted multiple times. I don't even get mad with games very much. That game made me so mad. I love it. It's one of my all-time favorite games, but wow. Let's chip this in. You know, anybody who didn't get to experience Radon before the nerfs, you don't even know.
Here is a 12-footer.
You don't even know. Think of Central Park AG times 1,000. I'm serious. Think of Central Park AG. No, never mind. Central Park AG was way harder. That took me 66 weeks, but I only played it 1 time a week. I fought Radon like 30 times a day. So, never mind. Radon was, I guess, would have been tougher. Melania, I beat quick.
Well, the putt appears to be online. Oh, so close.
Double bogey.
And we're moving along. Let's check in on the scorecard.
Okay, yeah. Mistakes were made this round.
And we got a left to
Notably,
right
number
cross breeze on this hole.
9. That must be the Mammoth. All right. That is pretty big. Wait. Okay. YouTube, what is the quote? You all know it. Say it if you know it. When there's a par 3, there's still a way. Drop your one times? We've got a monster behind this. A mammoth. Doesn't look like a mammoth I've ever seen. But it is a mammoth doom. Looks like a crazy knight. But it's about to be slain right now. $155, downhill 68 feet to complete a tier 4 activation when nobody would have expected it. Oh, I expected it. As Vicky Valancourt would say in Waterboy, it's not a prediction. It's what it's going to be. And what it's going to be right now is a tier 4 activation for the first time ever due to an ace. If you don't know who Vicky Valancourt is, that's the character from Waterboy, if you didn't know. If you've never seen it, you need to watch it. But this ace, here we go, one time.
That's okay. No worries. We'll be on the green soon enough. He's setting up in the green side rough.
Oh, I see what you mean by less talk, more golf. That way we don't set up the shot too high of expectations. I get it now. Okay, Mammoth Doom. Impossible? You better believe it. Awesome? You better believe it. Insane? You better believe it. Beautiful? You better believe it.
This one to say
Impossible? Did I say that already? You better believe it. Can't emphasize that enough.
So far, so good.
That's a good par.
Okay, the par putt drops, and that's it for you.
Well, there's a lot of pars. Hey, a lot of different scoring on the scorecard, right?
Okay, we're out of here, and that's going to be a plus 14 on the scorecard for you.
John, why did you have to mention the score again? I was about to mention it. So, yeah. 64% fairways, about right. Those fairways, that's actually better than I thought it was going to be. 55 gers. Yeah, they're insane. Final score, 86. 14 over. Yeah, so that happened. Now, tier 1 activated barely, really. We could have very well have shot a 45 over there. And tier 2, no. Tier 3, no. Tier 4, not even close today. So yeah, at least we got tier 1 activation. This is one of those where you could easily not activate tier 1. This is the perfect impossible challenge course. Mammoth Doom, everybody. This is phenomenal. Brian did something different than what he usually creates. This is unreal. Brian said, hey, I want to make it a little more challenging. I want to make an impossible caliber course that's still in a fantastic fantasy environment. And Brian did that. And wow, does it live up to the name, Mammoth Doom. BBrushB08 did it again. This is an easy favorite. This is an easy 5-star. This course is a must play, but make sure when you play this course for the first time, I'm serious, this is so important, to enjoy Brian's courses for the first time. Play on default settings, pin location number 1, medium, low winds, have a good time. Have a good time the way he designed the course to be played, and then you can ramp up the difficulty. Don't do what I did. Don't do as I do. Don't do this to yourself. But wow, what a golf course. So now the only courses I've not activated tier 1 on are Loopers Only and Greek Isles. I have activated tier 1 on all the rest of the courses. So we're 18 for 20. That's not too bad, right? That's actually pretty good for tier 1 activations. And some of them have been really close. This one, honestly, I mean, you think back to that par 3, that's a 10 hole. Now, we did get a quintuple bogey when we were sitting with a double bogey putt. Huh. I forgot about that part, right? I wish I would have thrown that out of my memory. We never would have talked about that again. We can talk about Mammoth Doom. This is not going to go down as a course we don't talk about. You don't have to add this one to your list. We don't talk about number 9. I can tell you that right now. But we talk about Mammoth Doom. This course was fantastic. It is a fantastic, impossible golf course. On these settings, this course embodies everything that makes the Impossible Challenge so special. There should be a narrow margin between even and 18 over. 24 over. Couple mistakes can cost you big. That is what the Impossible Challenge is about, and that's what this course has. Fantastic. We take a look at the scorecard here. I don't know why I'm doing this to myself, but we had that double on 4. Things were looking good. We got a birdie on 5. It's like, okay, we got this. Mammoth Doom's not too tough, right? You go through 6, 7, gives you a little bit of hope. Number 8, you're like, oh, all right now. Mammoth Doom's going down. And then number 9 comes out, the Dream Crusher. And it says, hey, I know you had fun the first 8 holes minus number 4, but I want you to know something. What you're about to experience, if you survive, you may activate at least one of the tiers. But if you don't survive these holes, you're probably going to rage quit and uninstall the video game. That's what 9, 10, 11 do to you. And then you kind of get some hope. We played some good golf. 12, 13, 14, 15, and then 17. Yeah, and then 18 is so cool. Now, that's just amazing. That is a fantastic golf course. Like, I'll definitely be coming back to playing this one sometime in the future. And yeah, you know, I'll be playing it. I'll be playing it again for fun, and I'll be playing this on normal settings for fun too. That concludes the first Impossible Challenge round here at Mammoth Doom. Next week we have a special one. I do want to point out, next week we have a special one, a special course showcase video. It's a course that the legend, I don't want to give too much away. I don't know if I can give too much away, but the legend Bob, you all know Bob, one of my favorite designers, created a course. Specifically here for the gamerability community and for the Impossible Challenge, and you will see that course next week. You'll see a course showcase on Wednesday, normal rounds. You're going to see an Impossible Challenge round, and Bob's one of my all-time favorite designers. He's an incredible fantasy course designer, and I am so excited for that one. So that'll be next week. So we've had some great courses in a row already to start this year. I mean, EP's Landing, Mammoth Doom, and next up, a special edition, a course made for the community. And what a legend Bob is for doing that. It's going to be awesome, and that'll be next week. Next Wednesday, course showcase. Next Friday, the Impossible round. We tackle the course on the intended Pin 4 Impossible Challenge settings. Big thank you to you all for watching this video to the end. If you got some enjoyment, drop a like, subscribe for more. I had fun today, despite the course crushing us. I had fun. I wish I would have done better. Obviously, I wish I would not have got the scores on 9, 10, and 11, but those golf holes are insane, especially 9. 9 is going to make people rage quit, but that is the beauty of the Impossible Challenge type courses. Big thank you to Brian for creating this. This is phenomenal. You did it again. You're an absolute legend. Round of applause for Brian. Round of applause to the legend. And I will see you all in the next video on the channel. Plenty more content to tune into. New sports game content every single day on the Gamerability YouTube channel. And I'll see you next time. As always, have a fantastic day, everybody.